This week we follow the Shannon-Erne waterways north. We find 3 different park-ups.
And all the facilities are closed. So, good morning from Portumna.
And we go shopping for essentials. So why don't you come along?
Last night, about 11 o'clock last night, we were out here in the dark, and here is at the side of the Shannon-Erne waterway, at the side of a loch that I can't remember the name of at the moment, but I will find out. So it's a lovely place to wake up to. There's been just a handful of wild water swimmers this morning. Good to see there's actually dog poo bags free on the lampposts. There's bins, there are rubbish bins. So it's winning on some scores, but there's a Waterways Ireland building here, which we got smart cards for to use the showers, toilets, laundry, chemical toilet disposal. I think the showers work. I haven't dared try them because I don't know if the timing starts from the second you click the thing in the door. The toilets are actually locked up, and when I spoke to Waterways Ireland I was told that it's their closed season from the 1st of November to St Patrick's Day, and all the facilities are closed. If you carry on down the road at the side of the water, there's a marina down there. We did think about going to have a look in there. But yeah, beautiful views across the loch. There's a few private boats here. That's a boat club, that old building. It's a historic building. Used to be a store. There's another historic building through the trees in the corner there. So we're heading off to somewhere that Waterways Ireland told me about, which is an RV park. It's a joint venture between Waterways Ireland and the local council, apparently.
So this is Valley Common. I think we're straight.
No, it's just putting us left onto the R495. Cowboys whiskey there, look.
Oh yeah, nice little pub. We're just entering Portumna. 1.5 kilometres to the centre. A few boats over the wall there. Can't really see them. So round and round the merry-go-round we go with Chantal the sat-nav, because she shan't tell us where we're going. Due to the map and a bit of intuition, we found where we're going, and we're going in here. Quite a posh entrance for an RV park and marina. Try and see what it's all about.
So, good morning from Portumna. We have a little air RV park here, which I only found about from Waterways Ireland. And also a lady in the marina that we had a chat with yesterday. So there's room for, I don't know, there's 10 vans here at the moment and there's space. And they've got slightly wider spaces at this end near the toilet shower block there. That you asked to only use if you have limited mobility. We've got, we cannot believe this, an Elsan chemical toilet disposal, water tap, grey waste disposal. Not a bad view over here. I'm going to take you for a walk in a minute. But the toilet shower block's quite nice. It's new, clean, hot water. It works on the Waterways Ireland smart cards. So it's one unit for a shower. And I've got a view across, this is Lough Derg that we were on the other side of yesterday morning. And there is a little harbour here. Ducks have come to see Chip. And Chip's wondering what on earth this sign means. Perhaps somebody could explain this to me. Isolated mooring, no access to shore. We've got this little harbour area. It's not really a marina, harbour. So if you're over 6.5 metres in length, you're not supposed to be in here. 48 hours and then can't return for 5 days. It's €10 for 24 hours. Saw the signs. I went, oh, I'll walk to Portumna Forest Park, which is quite a pleasant walk that way. Seems to go on and on and on and on. So I went a reasonable distance and came back, and then later on I walked this way. Some old gates here, covered in tatty signs. What have we found here, Chip? What's Chip found? Look, there's a stile in the wall. Just wait a minute. Wow, there's a playground for you there, Chip. And is that your home? Up there? Don't think I'd want something that size. Chip! Just sit and wait. Well, Chip's had a good play in the field with a ball. Look, he's a little worn out now. But we've got a bit closer to this place, which I believe is Portumna Castle. He's not even looking at the camera, are you? So for all you dog trainers out there, he knows if he's on a harness and a long line, he can wander around and do his own thing. If he's on a collar on a lead, he stays close to me. So, what do we reckon to this place? And then there's this little woodland. So, Portumna Castle, have to find out something about this place. There we go. Chip is convinced there's something here. He's just been doing his scenting. And from his behaviour, there was definitely something here. See, if it wasn't on this long line, he'd have vanished by now. Wouldn't you? And then a minute's walk from that last building, which is that way, we come across the ruins of, I don't know if it's an abbey or a friary. There seem to be a lot of friaries in Ireland. Chip's on a mission. Well, there's enough of this here to picture what it must have looked like. This is like memories of Jervo Abbey. Not as big. I wonder what that little gap there was for. That's not very wide for a doorway, is it? And very low if it was a window. I wonder what that was for. Especially when there is a more obvious gap there that perhaps was a doorway. And look at that strange little bit there. Got to be skinny to get through there. Some of this has been sort of repaired. A big fireplace here. Oh, yes, did go up there. There's no soot stains on that though. I think there would be, even if it had been weathered off hundreds of years. Another lovely arched doorway. And then through here, it's like, what are these called? Cloisters. Don't know the significance of that. There's a lovely old window frame still there, stone one. OPWS4 again. Is that new? What have we got here? Some carvings. Some tombstones. Can't read. Died 1780. Aged. Looks like 20 years. Very hard to read. There's another one there. I wouldn't have a hope of reading that one. So there's some in here, inside. Again, beautiful old window. Wonder if it had stained glass in it originally. And then we've got more of these. Oh, these are original because they're written in English, which surprises me. What do you think? There's another one here, look. Can't I read that? You pick out odd little words. 1681. Died 7 something day of April 1681. I might go and pick that tin can up and take it with me. On the floor here. Sorry for disturbing you. Although you're not here, you're long gone. Beautiful window. More inscriptions that I can't read. I saw an unusual little window around here somewhere. Markings on the stone. There's steps there that go up. Oh, another one here, look, in the floor. was this little window that I saw. Don't know if that's original or not. So all I can read on that is the date. Just looking at it from me. I was in there, inside there. That's where all those tombs were in the floor. And the steps going up the other side there, and then what looks like a doorway. Cupboard under the stairs. And this enclosed area. I've just spotted an information sign over there, so I'm going to go and have a look at it, see what we can find out. Look at that tiny little window. And then we come through a doorway, there's a hole there, and there's a hole there. Would that have been some sort of security system? Do we think? Not much of one really, with a big gap there. Looks like it was a fireplace upstairs, but not down here. So I've just noticed on this stone doorway, right down at the bottom, the very, very bottom, there's some detail there. The one on the other side is a bit more worn, but you can still see it. There's an indent. Yeah. I love it. There's another doorway. It's not on all of them. Tiny little bit of detail just at the very, very, very bottom. And I think there's something on this one as well that I walked through earlier, but only on the one side. Down here, something there. Just getting out of the back door. Who knows? And we've got basically a graveyard out here. But these are unreadable as well. Can't read that. Can't read that. Look at the old yew tree. Look at that. Huge tomb on its own up there. These must be the roots from the tree, look. And the trees there. And you may have noticed in the distance there's a camper van, motorhome. There's some additional parking there beside the Abbey. Yeah, so there's the Abbey there. This is the road that we drove into the RV site on, past that white building. And on this side, on the left hand side of the road, if you're coming in, there's some additional parking, which it did say down at the RV site. There's additional parking if it was full down there. Quite nice up here, just further away from the showers and toilets, but it's not too far because if I pan over there you can see the other vans. It's what, 400 metres walk from here. So all in all, to say we came to Portumna really because we had to, because of our need to find toilet showers, etc. It's actually rather lovely here. Really nice place to come and visit. And the town, which is about 1 kilometre, I think, from the RV park up to the town. There was a lot going on there as well when we drove through yesterday. Lots of shops, pubs, cafes. So yeah, plenty to do and see. So we have another walk here that goes that way. I think it's heading towards what they call the waterpark, which is in this direction somewhere. So I might have a walk along here later. But for now I'm going back to the van because I need a coffee. Yeah, welcome to Lough Derg Blueway. Oh, I see. Paddling trail, cycling trail, walking trail. So we're leaving this nice little air at Portumna. I've walked and met Jan. So I've walked up to where the Abbey ruins are. Chip's going to bark now. And yeah, we were parked up there this morning. The toilet and shower block looked like it got cleaned about 3 times by different people. Well, the same person came back the 3rd time that did the first time. And then he walked around with a big bin bag and knocked at all the vans that are in there and took the rubbish away, which was brilliant. And apparently somebody goes there, one of the people that was there we were chatting to goes there quite often, and they said he always does it. He always goes around and collects the rubbish. And he's told me, because we had a glass bottle, that there's a recycling bank thing at the top of the drive, so we're going to have a look for that and get rid of this bottle.
Yeah, because he said that he doesn't collect glass bottles because somebody put a broken bottle in the bag and he puts his hand over it. So I can totally understand him not wanting to collect glass bottles.
Yeah. So this is, I think, parking for the castle and gardens, which is seemingly closed at the moment. So where are these recycling things? He said they were just as you went out of the gate. Nothing that side?
No.
Was it over here?
Well, not to worry if it's not
No,
here,
it's
then
only
we'll
one
find
bottle, isn't it?
somewhere else to get rid of it, I'm sure. They're just on our way leaving the park up, called to do a bit of shopping for dinner. Oh, all these lovely things. And donuts and cakes and sweets. Oh, lots of nice things. See, I need some bread. I got a buttermilk soda. Some nice fresh bread. And a cake counter. Your own salads. And hot food. No, you're still close to the water though.
Yeah.
It's just it's a lake rather than the sea.
Yeah. Fresh water, not sea water.
If you went out of Glaston Dock, you could probably get here on a seaworthy boat.
Yeah,
Glaston White Cows. free. So this is, Kim's just told me the name of the place and I still can't remember. Ballymon. Man. At Farmer's Market. Unusual rounded building.
Yeah.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We are at, I believe, a place called Belturbet where we stopped last night. We're on the banks of the River Erne.
So it's good Saturday morning from Kim. And I don't know if I can get him in the shot. Chip! And we're at, as you can see on the sign behind me, Belturbet. So we were parked over there. Jan's gone already this morning. He's left me here. Walking across that little wooden bridge that you can just see by a colourful container. Just takes you to the main road, not much of a walk. Can't walk along the river over there. Private land. Opposite us is, I think it's called the Belturbet Boat Company. Come with me, Chip. So yeah, we're parked here, backed up to that wall. The only downside was it very close to the road. Did think we came in at night, so it was dark and we didn't think you could go up that way, but you can possibly park just on the left after the little wall that juts out, although I'm suspicious it might be a turning area rather than parking. So yeah, this is the little footbridge I was talking about, it just goes over a stream. And yeah, I don't know if this slipway gets used very much. Maybe it's just for like canoes and stuff rather than actual boats. So that way goes to Northern Ireland, we've sussed out on the map. So what I'm going to do is walk to where the toilets and shower block is. This is a bit where I thought you might be able to park. Had we noticed yesterday. So I'll give you a view of the boats again. It's been turned into quite a nice little park area. And this bit here, these old walls, used to be a Cavalry Barracks back in the day. I think it was, I took a photo of the sign, we'll put that into the video with the information. But it ceased use. I think somebody started to run a business from here doing something, can't remember what, it's on the sign. And then it was all demolished, apart from the outer walls, I guess. So back to this little riverside walk. So we can see here the old outer wall of the barracks. What does this sign tell us? Lough Derg. Oh, there was one of those by the slipway. In fact, it might have been that one. Oh no, the picture cut is now on display in the County Museum, County Cavan. Come along, Chip. So I've probably walked 400 metres, if that. And the toilet block, if you can see where the van's parked, the toilet block's right beside it. I'm gonna show you how these Waterways Ireland smart cards work. So when you're going to use these, hold on, it tells you up there insert card, and you insert the card at the bottom. And you put it in, it tells you how much credit's left. And then it says service about to start, so this one's actually free. So you can remove the card. There's a very loud beep. And we come in. So we've got a drinking water fountain. It's very warm in here.
What is?
2 sinks. There's a water tap there as well.
Oh.
There's these quite modern looking shower areas. There's a shower there. So we've got a hairdryer in. Quite a decent size little changing area.
Yeah, a lot better than that last one we tried.
Yeah, that was a bit more dated, wasn't it? Even though it was well looked after. It was also chilly. And then we've got a disabled toilet here. In fact, I think that's the only toilet I've found in here. Unless it's through there. Just keep shut though. This is a disabled shower. Huge space.
Yeah, massive space.
With actually somewhere to put things. So we've come out of Belturbet on the R197 and joined the N54, which has now changed to the A3 because we've just gone across the border into Northern Ireland for probably about a mile or two, and then we go back into Southern Ireland again and the road becomes the N54 again.
Next week we visit the Ulster Canal Basin in Clones. We follow the Newry Canal and we drive through the Mourne Mountains. See you then.
Back into a bit of Northern Ireland again, and we're just going to see what difference the fuel prices are. So it's 148 for unleaded. No, I couldn't read it. 130 and 131 for normal diesel, was it? Not the super diesel. So that's a bit better then, because the euro prices were equating to about 140, weren't they, in sterling?